So we've shown you guys some really unique communities, man-made crystal lagoons, or even communities that revolve around Olympic training athletes. But this one right here, this is absolutely the most niche way of living. Check this out. Circuit Florida is a luxury automotive driving club community living on an actual racetrack. Now, the track itself is 1.7 miles with 12 challenging turns and elevation change. There's going to be two types of memberships, a non-resident membership and a resident membership with 75 on-site luxury condos. Now, these residents will have the highest level of membership privileges. Normally, sports car clubs across the country offer members the ability to buy some sort of on-site garage space, but Circuit Florida has this unique zoning component that allows condo owners a private, conditioned garage in addition to luxury living areas with permitted overnight stays, so you can live at the track. Now, the townhome-styled luxury condos have conditioned garages with high ceilings that allow you to add a lift. Just in case 2 Ferraris aren't enough, you can add a few Porsches. The condos range from 919 square foot to just over 2,800 square foot, plus an overnight manned security for that extra comfort. All right, so this is their 1-bedroom option that they have. And if you were in here, you would realize there's just more space than you would need for a 1-bedroom option, which is great. You can comfortably invite people over here. They have higher end finishes, quality touches on the home, and it makes for more than just a luxury. This is definitely going to be a great investment for you. So this right here is where the amenity center is going to be built out, and you're going to have a pool, clubhouse, fitness facility all overlooking the track. And once everybody's able to see where they're going to be spending all of their time inside of the community, aside from driving on the track, this place is going to sell out quick. The member clubhouse will have an outdoor pool, gym, sauna, massage room with a deck overlooking the pit lane. There's going to be racing and driving school, car service for inspections and detailing. You get it. This is a resort for you and your car, because where else are you going to wake up and run your vehicle like it was meant to be ran? Certainly not on Interstate I-4. So my thoughts. People who own high-end racing vehicles, they love their vehicles. They're in tune with the lifestyle. They have a need for speed, and this allows you to enjoy that without the headache of travel and storage and planning. In this case, luxury is offering true convenience, and for that, I believe this place will do well. The story of downtown Lakeland has been one of revitalization, right? These older buildings that have been repurposed and replanned into some awesome and trendy places, but it's the development out west that I believe is gonna bring an entirely new aspect to downtown. Lakeland City Commission voted to adopt the Downtown West Action Plan. Now, this plan in a nutshell is to make over and add to the west side of South Florida Ave, an area that has a few major bright spots for Lakeland, like the RP Funding Center, which is the home to the Lakeland Magic. This is a feeder for the Orlando Magic. They bring a lot of people that spend a lot of money while here. You have Bonnet Springs Park, which is 168 acres. It's larger than Disney's Magic Kingdom. They have a children's museum and a crazy amount of outdoor space, but these places feel so isolated, and it's what's between these areas, or should I say what's not between these areas, that is the focus. There's a lot of old industrial abandoned land, and the goal is to fill this in and connect these bright spots. Lake Wire Apartments has already broken ground and has made major progress, and they're gonna have retail and dining along with the housing, but for now you can expect to see more work on the infrastructure, like adding roundabouts and trails and sidewalks and giving these developers incentive to build. Envision this area as a highly scored, walkable area. It's hard to do, right? This might be the boring stages of something that will bring major impact to the city. And you'll look back on this video, I don't know, 5 years from now, and if you haven't hit the like button already, you'll probably hit that like button then. In other news, a new hospital has broken ground in Lakeland. Orlando Health's new Lakeland Highlands location is a 7-story, 302-bed facility, and it's expected to open in 2026. Now, this is one of many future healthcare projects in Lakeland. Two things: not only is it great for people that are in need, but this also brings and holds quality jobs here in the area. All right, let's play a quick game called Jordan's Opinion. All right, Jordan, quick question for you. You see this camera up here? How would you feel if that camera had facial recognition?
I would hate it.
You would hate it?
Yeah.
It actually had facial recognition, which was, to me, mind-blowing. I didn't think Lakeland would do it. Not anymore, but it's weird to think that cameras around town like this were able to recognize and pick up people's faces. Did you know? Jordan's Opinion. January of 2024, 14 facial recognition cameras were installed by Lakeland Downtown Development Authority. Now, these cameras scan your face and pull your identity. And if you are, and I quote, somebody of interest, then it will alert law enforcement, and then we can go back to living our happy lives. That's a little weird, in my opinion. Eating dinner, shopping, knowing I'm getting scanned. You make it home and you're like, hey, I guess I'm not somebody of interest. I don't know. I get what they were trying to do, but the public hated this. Concern grew, and it lasted maybe 3 to 4 months before they were totally uninstalled. But I do want to know, did you even know that this was downtown? If so, are you for it? Are you against it? Let me know in the comments down below. So I would say the unsung bright spot of Lakeland and Polk County is definitely the Polk Parkway. There is never, ever any traffic on the Parkway, and it's the easiest way to just travel through the entire city. But there's some new things that they're going to be doing to help alleviate traffic throughout the city, and it starts right here on the Parkway. I may be the only nerd that constantly talks about the Polk Parkway, but it works, and I like things that work. So I'm gonna make this as easy for you to understand. I'm gonna talk about it in a form of traffic coming to. Obviously, you can flip this around and it'll work for traffic leaving as well. So if you're coming from Tampa or Orlando, there's a good chance you're getting off of Interstate I-4, which is a nightmare of traffic, but it stretches from one side of the state to the other, popular. And here is the Polk Parkway. Now, the Polk Parkway makes it a easy, quick drive to loop you through the county, and little exits that deploy you closer to your destination without having to take all of these back roads and such. The only issue is 18-wheelers are trying to get to Highway 60. So they're not visiting the area, they're just coming through the area. And Highway 60 is another major road from one side of the state to the other. The issue is when they hop off of the Parkway, they're taking an already congested Highway 98, or they're taking these back roads that have a lot of community traffic and such. And so a lot of this stuff is getting congested. And what they're doing is connecting the Parkway to Highway 60 in due time. That is going to be major for you. You may not even recognize it. You're probably focused on the next restaurant or the next place to eat and shop and stuff. I'm smiling at this one, so I'm happy for you. Well, there you have it. Lakeland is doing some big things for the future. And if you need anything real estate related, my team and I would love to assist you with that. You can reach us, team@morefla.com, or simply text the number in the description down below. Look, I would love to stick around, but as long as you're subscribed, we're going to see each other again. So until next time.